What's going on? Welcome to another DAAAFT. Hope you have a beautiful and fantastic day. Now, Bayer Leverkusen won. Arsenal won. This game is quite weird. It's weird because I don't know how to describe it. It was cagey, but at the same time it was not cagey. Cagey in the sense that Leverkusen gave Arsenal respect. Arsenal also respected Leverkusen. But also not cagey in the sense that Leverkusen were the better team. They had lots of chances, but it was set pieces that decided it in the end. We know Leverkusen are good in set pieces. Arsenal are also good in set pieces, but we got a penalty. We'll talk about that very, very soon. But it was just weird, man. It's like it was, again. I felt it was cagey, not as cagey as Arsenal versus Liverpool or Arsenal versus Manchester City. It did not drag like that, but at the same time, I was expecting Leverkusen to be all full frontal attack, as everybody was saying, with no corner kicks upon corner kicks upon corner kicks, but that's not what happened. Yes, their striker had a better game than our striker, but sometimes these things happen. The only disappointing thing for me, not the only disappointing, one of the main disappointing things for me was the way there was, like, it felt like a training session for Arsenal. They were just kicking the ball around. Like, Saka was not really in the game, and I've said it on many occasions. If Saka is not in the game, Arsenal tend to struggle. Luckily for Arsenal, Madueke came in, and he ran at the defenders and eventually got a penalty, which helped us equalize. But, the whole of the first half, I was just like, let's see how this ends. And second half came, Leverkusen, obviously they are the home team. They decided to put it on Arsenal, and they considered a corner kick, and they scored early in the second half, and they sat back. Now the onus is on Arsenal to kind of break them down. They were very, very compact, and they were very, very good defensively. And Arsenal could not find a way. I'm tired, man. I need this summer, please, Andrea Berta, I'm begging you, please sign some goal scoring wingers or inverted forwards, whichever one. We need more goal scoring people. Like, I'm tired of our winger just running to the byline and then everything breaking down, the comeback and pass to a defender. Madueke runs, pass back to Timber. Martinelli runs, pass back to Nkapie or Zubimendi or Rice. Like, it's just, it's not the greatest. And some of the greatest chances for Arsenal fell to Timber. And that is one of his weaknesses. He finds himself in those positions, but shoot, my bro. You don't have to always pass to the striker. Have more confidence and take some shots. But anyway, the game dragged, and towards the end of the game, Arsenal, moment of brilliance. That is the only one I would say. Moment of brilliance from Madueke. Decided to take his player on and continue driving into the box, and he got a penalty. Now, some people are arguing that it is not a penalty, but the question is, did he dive? If he did not dive, then it's a foul, because the Leverkusen player fell on Madueke. He fell on Madueke. If it's outside the box, it's going to be a foul. So it's inside the box, it's a foul. And the foul inside the box is called what? Penalty. Alright, so that's what happened. Were Arsenal lucky? Maybe. Obviously, you have to create your own luck in this kind of situations. When it was running, Madueke was running into the box, I was like, I'm sure it's going to try to get a penalty if all else breaks down, and I'm lucky he did. Kai Havertz slotted the penalty away. Very good penalty. So 1-1, we take that to the Emirates. And if anybody wants to complain about the performance, I hope that you guys saw the Man City Real Madrid first half, right? They drank 3-0. 3-0. I know which situation I'd rather be in. Okay, if you don't win, don't lose. Now we can go back to the Emirates. The players did not exert a lot of energy, even though it's just weird, right? I think it was 10 changes into this game, but yet it felt like they've been playing the same team over and over again. Like I said, felt like a training match. Hopefully they step up for the Everton game. Now, before I preview the Everton game, in terms of player rating, I would say everybody was average, so let's not waste time on that. But let's quickly go on to preview the game against Everton, Arsenal versus Everton at the weekend, because this one is going to be very, very vital. The players cannot perform, or they cannot perform the way they did today, where they felt like it was a training session, right? For me, if you win, fair enough. If you lose or draw, I can call it out, right? So don't treat that Everton game as a training session because David Moyes is not going to play. Last Everton has a kind of in a good run of form right now, I believe. Yeah, they're in a good run of form. They've won their last 2 Premier League games. So Arsenal has won their last 3. Everton has won their last 2. So that's good for them. They've rested. They not play any midweek games. So, they'll be fresh for the Arsenal game. While it seems that we are not fresh. Everton are also good at set pieces. They're great at defending set pieces as well as very good at scoring them. Last season, Arsenal did not beat Everton at all. It was a draw in both legs. Hopefully that is not the case. Arsenal cannot afford to drop any points. There's going to be an intense battle between Tarkowski and Gyokeres. That is going to be very, very interesting. We know that David Moyes against top teams is going to pack the bus. Is going to rely on his experienced players like Semos, Coleman, Tarkowski. You see like Tim Irebunam somewhere. You see what's his name now? Beto up front as a striker. Like physical. It's going to be a physical game, and I'm sure people can't outmuscle Arsenal. But if you snooze, you're going to lose, and we don't want to snooze in that game. So I'm hoping that Arsenal comes up with a very, very good result, depending on what City does. Well, it doesn't really matter what City does. As long as Arsenal keep winning, we should win the title at the end of the season. So I need better urgency from the players today. Score your goal. If you want to sit back after scoring, so be it. But we need to outscore Everton in this game. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or yet to do so, and I'm going to see you after the Everton game. All right, have a fantastic evening. Come on, you Gunners. Peace.